test on our marriage too.
Oh, huge.
Because, like, I'm thinking, so 2.5 years ago, when, you know, all our kids are gone, Thomas is gone, and then, you know, he gets married, and I'm like, okay, whew, you know, we're done. And I'm like, we should be enjoying our lives. This is our time now. Because right away we had a baby. So we never had that, you know, beginnings marriage where it was just the two of us. So I get kind of like, okay, God, please, but, you know, speak to me, you know, why, when I feel down or something, when it's, you know, I get selfish thinking this is our time. So I need to slap myself.
And I think a lot of that has to do, obviously, with our faith, and obviously the time we spent focusing on each other without the kids and making that always a priority. That took us into this time with enough strength to get through it.
Because had you not done that quarterly for the past 37 years of spending time together,
Right. No.
I don't know if you would have made it this far,
No.
but certainly when you hit this mountain that you got to climb now, man.
And it's a mountain for both of us because she's not, like she said, I did everything in terms of all that stuff, and she takes care of our finances, but and raised the kids basically. But it's just been amazing to watch her take this on as well. She's had an attitude with a smile, and sometimes I could just be a pill because I just don't feel good.
Yeah, he's on a low dose of steroids, and he's been on high dose of steroids too. But this is the man, and I used to always tell people when people would say, "Oh, Tom is so nice and so, you know, he's such a great guy," and I would say that what you see out in public is what you see in our home. He's not a different person, and I always loved that I can say that proudly. But there's been times when I'm like, where is my Tom? What happened to him?
She says it a lot different than that.
But it's just, I never thought I would ever have to experience when you know, the person that you fall in love with, and then all of a sudden something like this happens to your health and you change, because he's never been a depressed person. If anything, it was, I would get depressed and he'd be lifting me up. But never have you ever been depressed, and now, you know, you get depressed, and it's like...
Understandably so.
Yeah.
Understandably so.
And that's another thing I've learned to do is just